Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with a Blu-ray, DVD, and VHS update. I'm going to start off with the Blu-rays this time. Got the Iron Rose. I showed this one briefly when it arrived in the mail. I still haven't watched it, so I really can't say much more about it. I also picked up The Office Season 8 Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. Now, I already own the entire series on DVD, but one of my Season 8 discs was a bit glitchy. One of the episodes was freezing up, skipping around, and I had gotten it so long ago that unfortunately it's too late to get an exchange or a refund. So I really had no choice but to re-buy this. I'm glad to have it on Blu-ray as well. Got it for a good enough price used. That happens sometimes. You buy so many DVDs that you don't always watch them right away, and unfortunately it's too late when you find out when some of them have issues. And that was the case here, but I guess it all worked out in the end. And unpopular opinion, The Office Season 8 is actually my favorite season. Moving on to the DVDs now, I picked up Dennis the Menace, the complete series. This is, of course, the animated series. I used to watch this a lot growing up. Always loved this. Used to come on early in the morning before school, I remember. This is all 78 episodes. Really glad to have this. Just a nostalgic show from my childhood. I picked up this 4 Film Favorites martial arts collection. I got this one mainly for Showdown in Little Tokyo. For some reason, I thought I already had that movie and couldn't find it in my collection. My buddy Dan from Rejects Films, recently he had done a review of the Warner Brothers Archive Edition, on Blu-ray of Showdown in Little Tokyo, and I had watched that video, and it just got me wanting to watch the movie again. It's been years since I've seen it, and I really thought that I had it in my collection, but couldn't find it, as I said. So it could very well be in a stack somewhere that's just unorganized. But I came across this pack for $5 and just decided to pick it up anyway. So glad to have it. Got these other movies along with it: Rumble in the Bronx, The Corruptor, and Bloodsport. So decent buy in my opinion. The next 3 are all unofficial DVD releases that I actually created myself today. This first one here is VR5, the pilot episode. I used to love this show. I know a lot of people don't really remember this one, but I definitely do, and I especially remember the pilot episode. I remember it being a lot creepier than I thought it was going to be, and to be honest, I don't remember much about it. I just remember really liking it. I remember taping it on an old VHS tape. When it came on TV. It was on a Sci-Fi Channel, I believe. And I remember re-watching it over and over again, really enjoying this pilot episode. I believe it's, 45 minutes long or something, but when I was younger, it seemed like it was movie length to me for some reason. Just always enjoyed it. Glad to finally have it. I know this was released on VHS, but it usually goes for a pretty expensive price, so just glad to have it in some form. Next is a forgotten 1990 slasher film, The Night Brings Charlie. I don't want to say much about this one because it will be appearing in a future video, and you can probably guess in which video series. And the same could be said for this one. Won't say much about it. It will appear in a future video. This is Return of the Family Man, a 1989 slasher film that nobody ever talks about. On to the VHS tapes now. I picked up another copy of The Jungle Book. I always loved this movie. This is probably my favorite version of The Jungle Book, and there is a DVD released by Disney that is out of print, very rare and very expensive. I already own this tape, but the reason why I picked up another copy is because I noticed that I had this, the blue top on the tape, and a lot of old tapes used to have that, different colors. The ET tape with the green, and some have the gray and the gold, and I like to collect different VHS tapes that have different colors. I got this at the Goodwill, so I was able to kind of open it up and see that, and that's why I bought a second copy. I also grabbed a copy of Time Master starring a young Michelle Williams. Won't say much about this one because, again, it's another one that will appear in a future video. As will My Grandpa is a Vampire, Alligator 2, The Mutation, and finally, Unmasked Part 25. All of these will be appearing in a different video series of mine, and you all know which one. So that's it, guys, for another Blu-ray, DVD, and VHS update. As always, please comment below, let me know what you think about these. I'll be back soon with some more videos. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.